Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Boxing Unlimited here once again, and today we're going to be doing a video with regard to the fight between Daniel Dubois and Derek Chisora. This is supposed to be for the IBF heavyweight title, and the question we're asking today is: has Chisora got a chance in this fight altogether? Because from all indication, people have already written him off. They didn't give him a second chance. Most people are saying, people I know who know boxing are saying that they're worried about Chisora's life. I wonder where the statement is coming from, considering the fact that not quite couple of months ago, Chisora beat Joe Joyce. He's also beating Otto Wallen, and Otto Wallen was the guy that gave Tyson Fury the biggest cut in his life and gave him a top fight, and he won the fight. Tyson won the fight on decision. We know everything about Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce, the juggernaut. We know him with the most wicked chin and the chin of a granite. But Chisora knocked him down in the process of beating him on unanimous decision. The same thing on Otto Wallen. Otto's one is he knocked him down 2 times. And these are top 10 fighters, to say the least. How come all of a sudden Chisora has become a wimp in the eyes of some people? I don't believe that. I will say what I want to say, and I will say the truth. Chisora wants the medical people in the IBF or the BBC, BBC controlling, the people controlling boxing has looked at him and said it's okay to fight. I think it's a problem. I differ with the people who says they are worried about Chisora's life, because from what I know about boxing, it's not about age. The other day we saw Lara knock out Danny Garcia, who is a younger person. We've seen Josh Foreman knock out Mora, who is a younger person. At 46, he took the title from him. So what are we saying about Chisora? They're not being fair to Chisora, for all I know, or all I feel as well. Because the statement is just so discouraging, for him to continue fighting. I think it's a good match for Chisora, for Daniel Dubois. Dubois is a little bit static, it's predictable. His head movement is not top notch. So he's a target for right combos. And Chisora has a very good chin. We've seen him go to Germany and fight the Ukrainian Vitaly Klitschko, who is we all know is a hard man. The only loss he has, and the 2 losses he had, were one to a stoppage by cuts by Lennox Lewis, and Bed as well. It was a dislocation he had. It was an injury. So this guy is tough, durable, strong. Chisora is the same thing. You can't take anything away from Chisora. He's been into a lot of wars, yes, I know. If you ask me whether the wear and tear of all those wars he's been into will have effect on him on the day, I will tell you I'm not quite sure, because Chisora is a very good boxer. He's got so many styles. You can't predict the next move he makes. He will come at you. He's a front-coming fighter. He'll come at you always, and then make the fight happen, push the fight. So Chisora, for all intents and purposes, I don't think he's a wimp. I think he has a chance against Dubois, because the way Dubois fights is predictable, as I said before. Dubois fights in a way where he uses his jab, control the fight, put you on the back foot. If you don't relinquish the center of the ring, as Joshua did, and as Higovic did as well, both of them left him to operate operated on the back foot. If you make Dubois go the opposite way, is something that, well, I think Holyfield has proved it before against Tyson. Never to go on the back foot against somebody who loves fighting on the back foot. Push him on the back foot and see his reaction. We saw the other day, not quite 2 years ago, we saw Terence Crawford do that against Errol Spence. You know, he took him back and make him uncomfortable. That's the only way to beat Dubois. And we saw Usyk do it in his fight. We saw that Joe Joyce do it as well to him and make him take a knee. Again, if you're fighting Dubois, advise Chisora to attack the surgically repaired eye, the left eye. Attack that eye. If you attack that eye, the young man will go down because he doesn't want to lose his size. He will take a knee. I'm saying this as people will be wondering what I'm saying. I know there will be reactions. I want those reactions. Come through the mail, come through the comment section and tell me what you feel about what I've just said and the fight in general. To be honest with you, I think Dubois is not mentioning, he's not saying anything about the fight. He's overlooking it. Just like the way he did against Parker. Initially, when the fight was made, for him it was a foregone conclusion that he's going to knock out Parker. But I haven't gone through the training and everything, and the 4 days to the fight, you know, he went back and said, look at that Parker. Parker was on, his momentum was of the highest order. He had just beaten Deontay Wilder, taken out Gillian John, and we saw what happened in his rematch with his fight against Bakoli, who was regarded then as the boogeyman of the heavyweight division. If nobody wants to fight him, but Parker took him, even though on 2 days' notice, and did a number on him. So Parker is good, no doubt about that. But Chisora is somebody who I feel has the potential to be a heavyweight champion if his cardio is okay. Why I say cardio is he tires out, fatigue comes to play in his fights against opponents towards the end of the fight. Because if he gets that fatigue against Dubois will take advantage and capitalize. That is what I feel. And that is value the warrior have. But against fighting Dubois, I think Chisora has 50-50. Well, I say 60-40 chance to win. I say this because in boxing anything can happen. Styles make fight. A punch can change the whole complexion of the fight. And I'm positive about it and I'm serious about it. If you want me to tell you more, if you come to the comment section, tell me what you feel and we'll talk more on there. You know, because from all indication, if Chisora is able in any way to push Dubois back and take the center of the ring, because I know the Chisora likes fighting on the front foot, even though he can also deck on the back foot, you know. If you be able to do that, I think there will be an upset, a big upset. I don't know what the odds are now. I don't know. When they come out, I will let you know. But I think Chisora, if he fights in a certain way, definitely will win the fight against Dubois. Dubois is not unbeatable. I've said it before. His head movement is fighting on the back foot. He doesn't like, it's uncomfortable. And then Chisora, to win the fight or have a chance at all, will have to take him out of his rhythm, push him to the wall, back him up, make him uncomfortable, make him not to come on the front foot, and throw bombs from beginning that will make him gain the respect of Dubois. Once he gains the respect of him, he will think twice before coming in again. Uppercuts, variety of punches, and the body as well. I've said everything, but I never said everybody. Nobody have ever tried the body of, or rather tested the body of Dubois. Go to the body, take a cue from Ajit Kabayar, and bang him on the body. Even though he has his trunk almost on his chest, because he's protecting that body. But go after that body consistently, especially in the first stanza of the fight, and then you get result towards the end of the fight. The only thing I'm worried about Chisora is his fatigue towards the end of the fight. If he's able to sort that out, I'll tell you there will be an upset when the fight comes. And we are done here. Our time is up. Do have a nice day and God bless.